And work so hard for. I love how Sandra Bennett and of course my buddy Carolyn Gracie and Alberti Popage and so many people are good at it. I'm not. But what I'm good at, Nick Antolik, is lighting it up outside.
The jewelry for the garden.
I'm telling you, that I can do. And right now my outside looks beautiful because of Energizer. And my daughter lives in an apartment, and along the one path, so smart, the owners of the apartment have put Energizer lights out, so when I walk my grandpuppy at night and it's dark, it's not dark anymore. These are the best of the best. We have sold so many of these. In fact, 9.8 million lights from Energizer have been sold at QVC. This is also customer top rated with 4.6 stars. New to QVC. I was so bummed when this was on the air and I wasn't scheduled because I love these lights. And how many, Blaine, have been ordered? Oh my gosh, over 41,000 have been ordered. You have such a great savings here, and they're exclusive to QVC. You can stake them, you can set them, and you can hang them, and that is something that we never, ever, ever saw before. And the colors are absolutely beautiful. So over here we have it in black, we have it in bronze, we have it in the beautiful gray glaze, we have it in copper, and then we have it in stainless steel. And guys, you are getting customer top rated with a 360-degree filament. You're getting all 8 of them for under $100. And when I think of those lights from the past, buddy, they were wimpy compared to what you're doing.
We've all had that experience where you go and you get a solar product and you think it's great, but then unfortunately it kind of dims throughout the night, or you have to replace it season after season. This is the Energizer difference. Not only is this 3-in-1 design where you can set it on a flat surface, stake it in the ground, or hang it from a hook, but the big thing here, Jane, is that we have this 360-degree illumination that we've never had before.
So why is that a big thing, and why is that? I mean, you never did it before, so it must have been hard.
So of all those lights that you mentioned that we've sold, they typically only had one LED light on there. Now you're getting that second, as well as this Edison bulb stem, and when I put it in the glass, you're going to see how that really fills the light.
Ever, right?
So brightest ever, it's going to throw the light really far, but the big thing is that this is 15 lumens of light. After 8 hours, the Energizer difference is that 90% of that same great glow is there. So finally, you have a solar light that's going to last from dusk until dawn.
And here's the thing. It's kind of like with our today's special value. Nobody has to come and do it for you. No. What I love about them, and we can even walk around this set here, Nick, is that I love setting them, and then when, it's so funny. Our today's special value just sensed us coming in, so the light went on. That was so cool. But here's the thing, like, I put them out and then I'll go out that next night and think, I want to move them a little bit.
Sure.
I don't have to call an electrician. I don't have to use electricity. This is literally using and harnessing the power of the sun. And it's not just for beauty, it's for safety.
That's right.
These are bright.
Yeah, 15 lumens of light is going to be an absolute functional pathway light. So this is going to illuminate the ground that you're sitting on, that you're walking on. It's going to lead people to your front door.
I love what you've done here.
Think about the places on your property, and I challenge you, if you're looking outside right now and see pitch black, think about the different places like your window boxes, like the back of your property, out by your mailbox where you'd like light.
Well, Nick, come with me because this is a great example of what we really couldn't do before. Now they have little hooks on top. If you don't want to use them, you don't have to. If you do want to use them, just get a shepherd's hook. I have a lot of hooks. You could even hang these, which would be so pretty. But look at the tabletop.
Isn't that great?
It looks like the North Star. It literally looks like rays of a star up in the night sky. It's beautiful. So now you can put this outside and pour a glass of wine and listen to the crickets and look up at the light of the stars and the moon. Oh, we had that strawberry moon the other night. La Luna was beautiful, but this is one light, and this table is probably what? 3-4 feet in diameter. This will really throw a lot of light on the ground.
That beautiful starburst pattern that you're seeing is because we use real metal and real glass. So the 3 different light sources are going to give you a glow that you've never seen before, puts out a lot of light, and because you can set a tabletop, it's really going to take it up out of the garden, hang it from a shepherd's hook, you get that movement.
All right, we got to see it before and after. You know, I'm the beauty guest here, host here at QVC, so I love a good B&A. Look at the before.
Jane, and this
Look at the after.
So this was my house. This took about 10 minutes. They come charged right out of the box.
Wow.
It was super simple and easy. And when friends and family say, oh, that's wonderful, you got professionally installed lights, I love to tell them, no, it's solar and it's Energizer, and you can only get it from here at QVC.
And it's customer top rated. That means a lot to me. I mean, I'm so proud that it's going to be our 39th birthday. I'm proud that I got to celebrate all of them with QVC. Look how bright these are, and that's what you're talking about. Like, I couldn't read all the reviews because there's a lot of them, but you guys have literally been raving about this. And for the first time ever, we're bringing you some really dramatic color changes in that actual exterior, so you can maybe color coordinate it or contrast it to what you're doing. I'd love to maybe bring the lights up so we can go through the shades. And my advice always, and I say this to Nick all the time, if you think you need one set, get two. If you think you need two sets, get three, because you'll never want to stop with this beautiful lighting. And usually in the past we had one color.
That's right.
Got excited when we got two, now we have five. So here is that modern stainless steel. Next to that, we have that warm, beautiful copper. That gives me kind of like an early American feel.
And it will stay that true. It won't patina years down the line.
And then here is our gray gloss, very modern and sophisticated. The classic is going to be your bronze. That's where we usually started and ended back in the past. And we have it in black. And then black, by the way, is down to 700, and we've sold over 40,000 of these. And guess what? You might say, I'm going to go to my garden center. I'm going to go online. I'm going to try and find someplace else where these are. Well, guess what? They're only here at QVC.
That's right, and that's the big difference.
And let's talk about weather, because we're getting into the hottest season.
Sure.
But in 6 months, we're going to be in the coldest season here in the Northeast.
Well, the big thing is that we want these to look professional grade. So when they stand, they're going to stand perfectly straight. Leave these outside for years and years. Manufacturer's warranty, 2-year manufacturer's warranty is unheard of in the industry. But we've heard from customers say they leave it in the snow, sits out in the sun.
I never
years and years down the line, they look this great. The big difference with this set is the 3-in-1 design, being able to take it out of the ground. The brand new technology with that 360-degree light. So not just one LED light like we've always sold, they added a second and then this stem. When you combine all of that together, you're gonna get a glow like you've never seen before. And most importantly, it's lasting all night long.
Do you ever have to, people are wondering, do any type of a battery change?
So if years down the line, if you do need to change that battery, you absolutely can. Now this isn't the same Energizer light that you would typically get, use for your remote controls or anything like that. This is an Energizer solar battery, but you absolutely can change it years down the line.
I found that maybe after 5 or more, if I think, but it's usually not. And also, I have many, many, many solar lights, and some of them are decorative and some of them are really hard to change the batteries. Another thing I really appreciate with you guys, you make that easy. You probably won't have to do it until 2030. Can you believe I'm even saying 2030? But in the meantime, it's so easy and they're so beautiful. Well, Energizer kind of is leading